Hi guys, I got this old Revo streetlight going again. It was basically just a street light shell with nothing in it. No lamps, couldn't operate at all because there was no lamp holder, so that's all been fixed and now it's in, it runs. So that says roadway, it's brand Revo, and its manufacture, or no, it's where it's manufactured, made in England. So basically those wires go to a nice control box, and in here is where all the conversions and magic happens. So really, here comes, sorry, not the camera, here comes your power in here, goes into this little, oh, yep, not connected, goes into this little terminal block. Via that terminal block it goes through this switch here, which turns it on and off, and that wire goes down to the ballast on the primary, I should say not primary, just into the 240 volt coil, to primary I should say, and the output goes to the igniter. So this ballast and igniter can run a high pressure sodium, 70 watt, I think 50 watt as well, high pressure sodium, and 70 watt to 50 watt metal halide. So I'd prefer to put metal halide actually, but the bulbs are quite expensive and I have some high pressure sodium bulbs, so that's what's in there now, a little 70 watt. I couldn't really go higher anyway, so I just have a little 70 watt in there so it doesn't get too hot, and yeah. Okay, so that's, these two black wires are connected to a fan, which I'll show you in a sec. I'm not really good at that type of stuff, metal work. Did my best though. Okay, so that's your power factor correction, capacitor, igniter and ballast. Alright, let's get it on with. Just connect, just a second, bear with me. Okay, so as soon as you plug it in, the fan comes on and the air's pushing out this way, not pushing down in, so there's some metal cutouts here to suck in the air. And shall we let the magic happen? So, switch this on here. Yes, quite nice. High pressure sodium lamp is warming up slowly. Right in here. Going through its pink phase. So usually it starts up purple, pink, and it goes to like orange, like yellowish, and then goes to orange. Okay, so yeah, basically when you have the power on, when you plug it into the wall, the fan is always on. There's no way to turn off the fan, because pretty much that fan cools down the ballast and all the electronics inside, since they're all inside that small area. So there are still a few modifications I need to fix in there, but this is just temporarily done. It's not permanent, so like the screws that are going to here, they're going to have like little caps, so they don't poke around for wires and stuff like that. So yeah, that's just a little control box. There was no possible way to fit all of that stuff into there. It would have just been a mess, and then I would have had to drill holes all into this. Yeah, no way. So yeah, that's the partially warmed up sodium lamp. I'll go and turn off some lights and I'll be back. So this is the room, completely dark. Lights up the garage door, some other stuff. The camera's quite crap at low light levels, so yeah. Just a small little lamp. And there, you can see the control box and the black wire just there going to the primary. So yes, Alright, I'll go and turn on some lights. And yeah, that's the Revo now wired up and ready to go and ready to be serviced. I'll put in service in a backyard or somewhere like that. Just try and get a camera. That's better. Get a good camera angle without that flickery lines. That's no, not good. Yeah, the wires just go through this PVC pipe straight into the fitting. I'm just gonna. I've got to adjust that too as well. So yeah, that's how it works. So that's my little setup of a sodium lamp. This control box. So yeah, this can run all night, all day. Won't bother. That doesn't really get warm. It gets a bit warm, but not hot. Fan, cool air. We can let that run for a while. See if any heat comes out of it. But yeah, all good. All running well. I'm pleased. So yeah, if you want to build one of these, just if you have all the parts, go for it. Get one and keep using these lights. You sure don't get these lights anymore. They're pretty much they're extremely rare to come by, and I'm quite lucky to have one of these. You do not get those. Yeah. As I say in some other vids, I'm not a qualified electrician. This is just me playing around with little. I do know how to wire all this up. It's quite simple to me. But if you're not confident or if you're not feeling up to it, just leave it. I do understand a little bit of the stuff, just enough to get this safely wired up and working without any problems. No bangs, no shocks, no nothing. Keep everyone safe. So yeah, but this is not rated for outdoor use. That lamp can. That can go outside anywhere. The cable's not really rated for an outdoor, so I'd probably have to put some flexible conduit on this. But there are glands, people call them glands, because you don't want to have metal scratching around on these wires, because that will just create faults. So yeah, always just keep it nice. Yeah, it's I like it. I like this little fan. Quite cool. Got a guard on there so no one sticks their fingers in there. Quite good. Anyway, that's just a longish video of the streetlight, the Revo working again, and hope you guys like it. I did actually notice somebody keeps disliking my videos. I don't know who it is. I just want to know why, to be honest. If you just keep hiding behind your computer or phone disliking my videos, doesn't really tell me why you're disliking them. Don't know why, don't know I don't know what you're doing, or are you just being an ass, or do you just not really like what I do? And if you don't really like what I do, you may as well leave and give me some feedback so I can actually work on that. So yeah, I don't really get the point of disliking a video, because it doesn't really do anything to me. It just makes me feel that, what am I doing wrong, or why is somebody doing that, or somebody just being an ass? Anyway, that's about it. I would like that person who keeps disliking my videos to actually comment on one of my vids, just to say, hey, I don't really like this, or I don't really like that, and I'll see if I can make it better. Or if they're just being an ass, well, oh well, you can just keep disliking, and I don't know, you may as well just leave. Not why you keep disliking my vids, but oh well. So yeah, to that person who keeps disliking them, please tell me why, or just leave. And to the people who actually like my videos, thank you very much, and have a happy new year to everyone. Thank you, and goodbye.